My name is Russ Gillespie. I'm with Lancaster Newspapers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and my position is Classified Advertising Director. We were in the process of replacing our old system. What caught my attention about the Brainworks products was twofold. First of all, ease of use. The way the system is set up is so easy to train new people on. The turnaround time from taking somebody off the street to making them a productive person is a matter of a couple of days. Where the old command-based systems, it would take months before somebody was really comfortable with it. Number two was the possibilities that Brainworks offered to make more revenue. Brainworks has several different upsell features. I'll first start with the fact that we have 2 daily newspapers and 3 weekly newspapers. We have a Sunday newspaper, and we have 7 niche publications. So we're selling classified into virtually all of those. And with our old system, it was impossible to do anything in combination. One of the things that I challenged John Barry to do was to give us a system that could make multiple ordering of publications a fairly simple process on one order. We installed the system in September of 2003. Now again, this is now the 7th system I've installed, and the only system and the only vendor that I have ever worked with that is flawlessly cooperative. Everything that we have asked of Brainworks, they've done, and in some small instances, if they haven't done it yet, it's very close to happening. The nature of this cooperation is such that anytime we ask them to do something that they see as universally applicable, and frankly, I don't think we've asked them to do anything that hasn't been, they don't charge us for it. Whereas past vendors, if you ask them to do anything, it's an extra $20,000. What we've seen, though, is a countless number of upgrades, all of which have been fairly smooth in terms of installation, far smoother, again, than past experiences I've had with other vendors. And a system that my users, the people in my department, and as well as other departments in our building, absolutely love. The revenue side of Brainworks has allowed us to do a variety of things that no other system I've ever seen has done. For example, there's a 3-step upsell that changes the style of a basic in-column, straight-type classified ad by sort of dressing it up at each step. There is an upsell that's based on frequency, so that the initial 3-time buy is then projected to, say, a 7-time buy and a 10-time buy. We have the flexibility to add things to that ad that we simply never had with other systems. We sell in-column logos. We sell in-column what we call eye catchers, which are art borders and display typeface headlines that are pre-formatted. And now we're selling bold type. Yes, we've traced each one of those, and I can tell you that we sell at least a full page of add-ons a day that we weren't selling in the past. Now we're just in the beginning stages of going to the Brainworks robot to allow our internet users to place their own advertising, and we're going to start with private party and then gradually move to commercial non-contract ads. In 2006, you better wake up and smell the coffee, because the internet's here, the internet's taken a lot of business away from us, And there are people that like to use the internet, so we need to use the internet to keep our customers happy. The reporting function that we saw Brainworks exhibit early on was key in our decision to buy the product. And not only is the reporting function easy to use, but it's so thorough that it really is wonderful. Historically, to create a report out of the old style command-driven front-end systems, you'd have to go through your IT department, and you might get 4 or 5 reports based on the information that you need. And to do anything to customize those reports would take an act of Congress, you know. Now you can go into the data mining operation, create your own combination of things to fit any given situation. You can track specific salespeople selling specific products. You can do anything you want to do. It is, again, very thorough and very easy to use. We have a bonus plan that involves a point system. So we use data mining to see what's hot and what's not, so to speak, and we'll weight our points program as necessary to address some things that we think need to be sold that aren't sold often enough. A lot of colleagues that I have advised have looked at Brainworks, wanted to buy Brainworks, and their corporate decision was to buy something else. And I get a lot of feedback from them because they are so unhappy with what they have, it ain't even funny. So one of the biggest problems that I see is that sometimes these decisions are taken out of the hands of the user, and they're given to an IT department, they're given to a business department. My advice to anybody and everybody is let the department that's going to use this thing to make money for the newspaper be the one that makes the decision as to what to buy. And I think if that's the case, Brainworks will never lose to another competitor. The quality of people at every level in this corporation is not only excellent, it's very customer service oriented. The willingness of everybody, from the technical side to the sales side, wherever you want to go, the installation side, is just top notch. And I just can't say enough about their willingness to make us happy.